Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Dollar Bits from Dollar Bits channel, and welcome to this last theoretical part on beginner guide in crypto trading, where we'll be looking at inside the mind of a great trader, everything to do with trading psychology. Trading is a very complicated game, and you need to prepare your mind. You need to prepare yourself mentally for what's ahead. You must control your fear. You must control your greed. And above all, you must be in a position to react well if you encounter circumstances where you lose your money. After this episode, going forward, starting from next week, everything you'll be doing is a live trade. I'll be doing live trades. Most people have been asking me what is the minimum amount required to do a lot to end a trade. Well, you can start with whatever you have, and the amount that you're going to start with is directly proportional to the profit that you're going to make. So I would just tell you to prepare like $250 to get started. Next week, I'm going to start a new Bybit account and load it with around 500 or 1,000 US dollars. And then I will look forward to take the 500 or 1,000 US dollars to 10,000 US dollars within 10 to 12 weeks. So it's going to be an exciting episode. So work with me. Let's work together as you see how I trade. If you want to enter the trades that I enter, well, find a code. I try to give signals where I can. And but this is not a trading advice whatsoever. Remember that I also lose money, and you can lose the way I do. So I don't want you to come to me and hang me on my neck because you've lost money. I have my own risk mitigation measures, and there's the maximum that I can lose, and then I don't have a problem. So I don't want you to emulate all my trades, but try to copy the ones that you think you can. So, but before that can happen, we have an episode today to talk about the trading psychology. Trading psychology. If you cannot control emotions in your mind on everything that will happen as you trade, then it's going to be very difficult for you to become a trader. Not every day is going to be a good day, and not every day is a trading day. As a matter of fact, I only trade 2 times in a week. Then the rest of the week, I have other things to do. Not every time you'll have winning trades. Sometimes you'll be encountered with bad trades where you lose money. How you react and what happens after you lose money will determine whether you're going to stay in this game for long or you're going to quit before you actualize your dreams. So, I've prepared 10 rules from my own experience, and I think these are the most important rules that you need to put. Print them on a piece of paper and then stick them somewhere in a wall where you trade and be looking at them every single day and recite them. So, the first rule, play the patience game. What I mean by the patience game is like right now, you can see what's happening on the 4 hour. We're having a Bitcoin pump. When I wake up in the morning, Bitcoin was about 16, 800. And then since then, it has pumped to 17,300. That's a very small pump. I wanted to enter the market in the morning, but I saw that it's going to be very detrimental to enter the market because we are almost like the end of this pump, this particular pump that we've had this week. So I've not entered any trade in the morning. I've not entered any trade today, and I don't look forward to enter any trade today. I'll have to patiently wait and sit outside until another opportunity presents itself. Even if you look at the 8 hour, when you look at the 8 hour, we have some pump that might be happening. on the 8 hour, because even we have the green dot here, and it means that it's still pumping a little bit. You cannot see that. Let me see the one that you can see. So 8 hour is still pumping a little bit. But even if it's pumping a little bit, and then we have split green RSIs, we are almost at the epic, at the apex. In the next 6 hours, we are going to start seeing some reversals. So that's the reason I cannot enter that trade. So I have to patiently wait, sit outside, even if there's temptations to enter the market, until I get that clear opportunity to enter the market. The second thing, stay out during volatility. I defined volatility as that period whereby we are going to have a lot of um, upswings and downswings, uptrends and downtrends that happen literally within minutes. You can find that within 2 minutes, crypto has pumped by more than 1,000 and up. At the same time, it can also drop by more than 1,000. The only way you will know that we are going to experience volatility is to look at the 4 hour chart. Look whether we have split red RSIs. These ones are very close RSIs, red. So there's no volatility at all. When you look at the 8 hour, same, we have split green RSIs. So we might be having some volatility going upward. That is good for you if you are in a long trade. What you need to avoid is when we have split red RSIs. That is where the dance begins, and that is when most people lose money. So stay out when you have split red RSIs across different time frames, from the 4 hour time frame, 8 hour time frame, 12 hour time frame to the daily time frame. So when you look at this 12 hour time frame, you can see these are very split green RSIs. So I'm expecting crypto to really pump in the next coming days, in the next few days. The third rule, stay disciplined and consistent. In life, discipline and consistency is everything. If you have a specific time that you wake up, if you have a specific time that you read your books, if you have a specific time that you go to the gym, you have specific meals that you take, and you do it on a consistent basis, definitely results will come in. Same as trading. You must stay disciplined. If you have set yourself to use a leverage of 5, irrespective of how good a drop can be, do not change that leverage to 10. Stick with that leverage of 5 that you used to. If there are a set of conditions that must happen for you to enter the market, always enter the market when those conditions have happened. Do not enter the market when some of those tips or conditions have not yet come into play. So you must stick with the disciplines. Go ahead. The fifth one, do not chase a trade, wait for another opportunity. There are those moments you will wake up and then you find that the train has already left the station. So let's look at this one. You find that you wanted to enter the market at 16, sorry, at 16,000. Then you find that we are about 16,600. You're not sure whether crypto is going to continue pumping up or we are going to have a reversal. So the moment to enter the market was when it was 16,000. Do not enter the middle of a trade, because you're not going to have a good support in terms of your stop loss, and you will be in a very difficult position, not knowing whether it's either going up or going down. So always, when a trade has left you, do not chase. Wait for another opportunity. That will definitely come in a week's time. Every week, there must be an opportunity to either long the market or short the market. So do not chase a trade. The fifth rule, enter trades on small position sizes. When I load the 500 US dollars, You'll see when I'm entering a trade, I will not enter the trade with the 500 US dollars. I'll first enter trade with like 200 US dollars. Then I wait for some few minutes, maybe 30 or 1 hour, depending on how the market reacts. Then I'll enter with another $200. That way. So you can end up with the quarters. You can end up with 3 quarters. I normally, if I normally put, I leave a quarter out of the trade. So I'll end up with a quarter, then I end up with another quarter, then the third quarter, that way. So even if there's a slight drop in price, I won't be worried too much on what's happening. If we have if I had a mistake of not entering the trade at the right exact time, if there is a small pullback, I'll even enter on that pullback and put my positions in a better place. The sixth rule: always lock your profit in bits. This one I tried to explain last week, where I said I take uh, profit in 3 bits. I take profit when I see a 10% on my account. I'll take the second profit when I see a 20% on my account, and I'll take the third profit when I see 30% on my account. I usually automate these profits so that I take them automatically when the price hits those levels that I'm looking forward to. So there's no way I'm going to stay in a trade and wait for a pump until 30% so that I can exit. No, I'll start with 10, 20, 30. And then when you take 10 plus 20 plus 30, that is 60. And then you divide by the 3 position sizes, that is 20%. I'll have made 20% at the end of the trade. Very important. Have your stop loss levels fixed. There are two ways of going about it. The moment you end a trade, put a stop loss immediately. If you do not want to put a stop loss immediately, observe what's happening in a trade. And by chance, if price drops to the level that you are eyeing as your stop loss, exit the market altogether. Do not stay in that market thinking that the price is going to reverse. Because if you're having a bad trade, that's a bad trade, and there's nothing that is going to make the trade better. The only thing that is going to reverse the trade is at the end of the trend. And the trend can take 3 or 4 days before it can reverse. So when you get to the levels that you are eyeing as your stop loss, exit the trade, take the loss, and wait to fight another day. The eighth rule: never chase a losing trade. What we mean by a losing trade is, let's say you entered a trade somewhere at, so here the market is going up. So a losing trade will be if you are shorting the market. So let's say you shorted the market at 16,400. So at 16,400, that is the point that you shorted the market. And then the market didn't go according to the direction of your chart. It kept going up to 16.4, 16.8, 17, then 17.3. Don't start shorting the market at 16.8, at 17, because now you're trying to enhance your positions. Do not chase a losing trade. If a trade is a bad trade, let the bad trade sink. Take loss early if you notice that this is a losing trade, and wait for another opportunity where you'll get a chance to get a winning trade and recoup some of the money that you've lost in a previous trade. The ninth rule: take trading breaks and reflect. What I mean by taking trading breaks and reflecting, yeah, I mean, sometimes you might be trading and then you find that your mind is like totally crowded with the trading process. Or you might find yourself in a losing position all the time when you're trading. It's never a bad idea to take a break from the trading desk, go out, reflect on the trading process, take an holiday, a 1 or 2 weeks break, reflect on everything we've been doing, the profits and the losses that we've been making, and re-strategize, and then come back with a different plan. So it's very, very important that you go and refresh yourself, refresh your brain, and prepare it for another episode of trading or another season of trading. So even if you have been consistently winning, always take some break so that you can break the monotony of always trading every single day. The last rule: embrace the process. If if success was that easy, as most people normally put it, everyone would be successful. If you have your 1,000 US dollars today, there's no way you'll wake up tomorrow and then you find that it is 2,000 US dollars. Everything good must take some time. So embrace the process. There's no way you're going to make it in less than a year. Give yourself at least 2 years to really make it in everything that you really want to start in life. Even if you've started a startup, the startup will need time to build a good team. It will need time to get the right funding. It will need time to be known in the market. It will need time to be trusted in the market. And everything takes time. Same as trading. So there's no way you're going to start trading today. And then now in the next 3 months, you expect yourself to living in a penthouse in Dubai or whichever place that you want to. Everything must take time. And my ideal time, I normally say it's 1 year. When you uh, get into the flow, when you become good in trading and everything, it will take yourself really 1 year to to really start living the life that you want. So embrace the process, embrace the learning process. Learn first, and then everything. Like Elon Musk usually puts it, learn first, and then with time you'll drop the hell. And then now you start earning. That's what it's supposed to be. Even if you start a new business, it will take time for the business to break even, which is normally a year. So everything give it time. Even if you even like this new YouTube channel right now, I will monetize it sometime. I know, but there's no way I'm looking forward to monetize it in next year and then January or February. I think it will take some time. It will take like 1 year for it maybe to start generating what I think it can generate. Same as trading, same as relationship in life, as anything that we really want, same as fitness. So everything takes time. Give it time and learn first. When you do something passionately with the ambitions and with aspirations first to learn, then earning becomes easier. So do not set too much expectations in yourself and what you want to achieve. Don't go there borrowing money from people and overpromising them that you're going to return 10, 20, 30% in the next 2 to 3 months. No. Give yourself time, and when everything works, magic will flow. So, those are the 10 rules that I find very, very important when it comes to trading psychology and the mindset that you need to have. Hopefully, you will be applying them from time to time as we continue trading and as we continue getting better. So prepare your capital. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this channel. Very exciting episodes are starting from next week. We'll be doing live trading. On the live trades, you join the live stream if you want. Comment everything that will be happening, and all your questions have been opportunity to answer. So thank you so much for this episode. I'll see you next week on the next episode that is dropping.